Vibrations and frequencies. The human body is number energy. It's always in vibration. We either vibrating on a low frequency or we vibrating on a high frequency. When we vibrating on a high frequency, we being the best version of ourselves. That means we embracing all our positive attributes and we striving to hit all our goals, and that's where you always want to be, on a high vibration. That means we on the right path. If you're on a low vibration, if your vibrations are low, that means that's almost like the worst version of yourself. That means you embracing all the negative attributes that you come across in life, and you don't really want to have low vibrations, because that means you get stuck. And you can either be stuck in a low vibration, or you can be vibrating on a high vibration over a period of time. You can live in either one of those vibrations. Today we're gonna talk about things that may lower your vibrations, and I'm gonna give you a couple different ways that you can actually raise your vibrations. Number one, first thing we're gonna talk about is when one bad thing happens, or you go into a rut. Most of the time when one bad thing happens, sometimes we get too much power to that one bad thing, and we actually double down on that bad thing. Instead of, looking at the situation positive, we just double down with more negatives. For example, say if I was to lose my job. If I was to lose my job today, I'm still supposed to look at that situation positively. I'm still supposed to know that I can find another job, and it ain't the end of the world. I'm supposed to be like, okay, I lost my job. That ain't great news, but guess what? I'm gonna keep fighting, and by the end of the week, I guarantee I'm gonna have a job, or by next week, I guarantee I'll be employed there. That's the type of attitude you want to have. But sometimes when something bad happens, we double down and we respond the opposite way. When if I was to lose my job and I was to start saying, "Oh man, how I'm gonna pay my bills? How I'm gonna pay my car note? How I'm gonna pay the rent?" And then once I start filling my mind with all those negative ideas and those things that are more apt to go wrong, then those are the things that's going to manifest in my life. When you focus on negative things, then you're going to see those negative things in your life, and you are what you think. So if I'm filling my head with nothing but troubles and worries, and worrying how I'm gonna pay this, and where my next meal gonna come from, and how I'm gonna pay my car note, and I'm just worrying. Well, guess what? That's what we're gonna see, and that's what's gonna manifest in our life. So when one bad thing happens, you just gotta know it's one bad thing, and don't give it more life, and don't give it the fuel that it needs to grow. Because bad things happen every day. We just gotta keep it moving. Number two, when we fail at something. When we want something so bad and we keep trying to get it and we fail at something, sometimes that brings self-doubt into our life, and we start thinking that we ain't good enough, and we start coming up with excuses and reasons why we couldn't hit our goal, or the reason why we failed. And sometimes that even bring out other characteristics that may manifest in our life that we might not want. Like, we might start finding other ways to hit that goal that necessarily might be the right way. We might start cheating to hit that goal. And once you start doing something negative, thinking it's going to help you to get something positive, it's going to lower your vibration, and you would actually never hit that goal. All you would be doing is eating yourself up inside each night, knowing that you're getting a number, but you're not getting that number, or you hitting your goal, but you're not hitting it the right way. So you don't want to get into no cheating or trying to achieve something the wrong way, because all that'll do is keep you stuck in a lower vibration. If you're going to achieve anything in life, it always got to be the right way. Number three, sometimes we lose people, and we lose people different ways. We can lose people to death. We can lose significant other ones to break up. Our best friends can have better opportunities in life where it take them maybe across the country or outside of our life. But regardless of the point, people come and go out of our life, and sometimes we lose important people, and sometimes we think we depended on those people, and sometimes we use those people as a crutch, and sometimes when those people walk out of our life, it actually lowers our vibration, because we, once again, we dealing with insecurities. We sad, we lonely. Sometimes we get depressed, and we start thinking we needed that person to get back, or we start questioning ourselves like, how am I gonna move on? This person did everything. This person was my rock. How am I gonna get through this? This person used to always help me. And then you get stuck on a low vibration because you think you depend on somebody else, or you depended on somebody else to get through what you getting through. So just know, at the end of the day, we gonna lose a lot of important people in our life, and sometimes it's real tough, and sometimes it's real hard on us. But loneliness, depression, being down, them all characteristics of a low vibration. And if you, the further you stay in that low vibration, it's gonna be harder and harder for you to get out. Number four, our lifestyle. Sometimes we live in a lifestyle that's just a low vibration, and it don't matter how much fun we having, or no matter what we doing while we live in that lifestyle, our vibrations will never get rose. If you living in a life of crime, if you a drug dealer, if you a prostitute, if you a robber, if you a drug addict, those are all lifestyles that will keep you in a low vibration. And I know, I'm speaking to you truthfully, and I know for experience that, because I got a history and I was a drug dealer, and it was in a low vibration. No matter how much money I made, no matter what I did, I never was truly happy within myself. And at the end of the day, I always knew I was doing something wrong. At the end of the night, it was always hard to go to sleep, and that lifestyle only attracted more of the negative. Whenever you immerse in a lifestyle like that, you ain't gonna never attract nothing good. I mean, I went to jail. I was in shootouts. I was in robberies. I was involved with a whole lot of stuff. And when I first started selling drugs, all I was a drug dealer. But once you immersed in that life, all you're gonna do is attract all the negative attributes that come with that life. Like, so it's not worth it. I mean, the money wasn't worth it. You know, risking my life every day wasn't worth it. You know, watching over my back. You know, carrying a gun every day. You know, I went to prison. Missed out on my kid's life. One of my other sons was born while I was in prison. So it's just not, it's not worth it. I mean, it's too much that I lost, you know, on the outside world, and I got set back majorly, and it's just not worth it. That lifestyle is a low vibration, and a lot of times people live in that lifestyle for their whole life and not know that they living in a low vibration, and then they wonder why bad stuff keep happening to them. Because once you live in that lifestyle and you're immersed in a negative lifestyle, you're going to attract more negatives than you're going to attract more positives, and it's hard to turn that around while you actually living that life. So your lifestyle is a major key to your vibrations. If you doing something that ain't aligning right with your soul and ain't aligning right with what God got set for you, then you're gonna stay in a low vibration. Okay, enough of the low vibrations. Now we're gonna talk about some ways that you can actually raise your vibrations and ways to get you back on the right track. Number one, be conscious of your thoughts. Know what you're thinking. Control your thoughts. You control your thoughts. You know, anytime something pop up in your head that is displeasing or negative, then you got all the power in the world to change it. You know, our mind is the only thing that we truly control. I mean, and we got absolute power on it, and can't nobody else dictate it or control it for us. So be more conscious of your thoughts. If you think it's something negative, you know, change your thoughts. Fill it with something positive. Just be more conscious of your thoughts, and that'll raise your vibrations. Number two, watch what you eat. What you put in your body has a major effect on how you feel. And it has a major effect on how productive you is, and it's got a major effect on your vibrations. If you filling your body up with nothing but fat, greasy foods, and you filling your body up with shit, then you're gonna feel like shit. And you ain't gonna have no energy when you wake up in the morning. You ain't gonna have no energy halfway through the day at work. You ain't gonna have no energy when you go through the gym. You might not have no energy when it's time, when you get off of work and it's time to play with your kids. You probably at work slamming Red Bulls down your throat and everything else just to get through the day. When all you gotta do is power your body the right way and make sure you eating foods that's gonna give you that energy and that life that you need to be strong and healthy throughout the day. Number three, be grateful. I mean, every day you wake up is that's something to be grateful for. So you can always start there. But if you start your day off with 10 things to be grateful for every single day, you'll raise your vibrations because that sets you in a good mood. Because every day we wake up, we got reasons to be grateful. I don't care how bad things may be going in our life or how bad the day before was. Every day you wake up, that's the reset button. They give you opportunity to make up for the day before yesterday and opportunity to have a great day. And if you're waking up every day, that's a blessing. And that's something for you to be grateful for. So if you want to raise your vibrations, every day you wake up, just think about reasons that you're grateful for. And your day going to go a lot smoother. Number 4, a great way to raise your vibrations is to align yourself with people who already got high vibrations. I mean, it's easy to tell. I mean, just think about the people that when you come in contact with, they light up the room, or the people who make you feel good or make you feel warm, or you just want to be in your presence. You just want to be in their presence, and it don't got to be nothing where you like them or you attracted to them. It's just their energy and their aura just make everybody better. You just got to think about it. I know you've been at work sometimes before when that one person show up to work and just make everything go swell. Just the same way, it's easier to recognize when that one person show up to work that make everybody miserable. But it's always that one person that show up to work that get everybody going, that just get everybody energy going. Or have you ever been somewhere and then somebody come through the front door and all you see all heads turn to the left and it seems like everybody looking at this one person simultaneously. Well, that's you feeling that energy and that good aura coming through the door. So a great way for you to raise your vibrations is to align yourself with somebody who already got high vibrations. Number 5, reconnect with nature. That's a great way to raise your vibrations and a great way for you to hit the reset button on however you feeling. I mean, when I say reconnect with nature, I mean take your dog, for a walk through the park, or if you don't have a dog, just walk through the park yourself. I mean, just realize, have you ever walked through the park and just realized how relaxing and calming it is when you reconnect with nature? When you reconnect with nature, it does something to your body that I can't explain. It soothes you and you get back in touch with Mother Earth. I mean, we all came from the dirt, so when you reconnect with nature, it just does something to you that resets you and just calms your mind and it raises your vibration because you getting back in connection with Mother Earth. So those 5 things will help you raise your vibrations. And hopefully today you figured out if you in a low vibration and if you in a high vibration. And if you in a low vibration, then you need to try those 5 things to get your vibrations raised. And now you know what to avoid to stay out of that low vibration. So a high vibration is what we want to be in at all time because that is where we are peak performers and that's how we're going to get the most done in this world.